Hey everybody, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to this edition of the Linux Report. Linux Mint to begin publishing HWE WEISOs for better hardware support. Due to Linux Mint moving to a longer development cycle with their next release, not due until December, Linux Mint developers have decided to begin regularly publishing hardware enablement ISOs with newer Linux kernel versions to provide better support for newer hardware. With Linux Mint having traditionally stuck to older Ubuntu kernel versions, this is a change that should have happened long ago, but now is more pressing under Linux Mint's longer development cycles. The developers have decided to provide better hardware compatibility. They will start publishing updated hardware enabling ISOs out today. For example, is a Linux Mint 22.3 hardware enabled ISO with the Linux 6.17 kernel rather than the 6.14 kernel as was the default. The plan is to publish the new hardware enablement ISOs whenever a new kernel is available in the package base. Changes that is being considered as adding an alpha phase to the Linux Mint development cycles moving forward, or allowing users to preview new features earlier and to help in testing out new functionality. Linux Mint developers are looking at adding alpha releases for future Linux Mint releases. More details on these latest Linux Mint changes for this popular Linux desktop distribution can be found via linuxmint.com. And with that, folks, that is it for this edition of the Linux Report. I thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed these just as much as we all do, then smash that like button, ring-a-ding that notification bell, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Remember, folks, I have a Patreon. There are two tiers to choose from. The $3 Green Penguin tier and the $5 Red Penguin tier. Both have Linux Tech and Yu-Gi-Oh! Content on them currently. More content's coming in the future, as well as content will be on those two tiers that you will not find on this channel. So if you want the good stuff, subscribe to my Patreon. And with that, folks, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.